Good morning. Starting off day 81.
This may be kind of hard to read, but it says Wild Acres, 1911 Fowler. So there's a gentleman doing stone work here on this retaining wall. He found that stone and he embedded it into the retaining wall, part of the original property here. So at the center there's a potable water spigot here. It's got a delay. And when I came to get the water, Amelia said, "You want any coffee?" And I'm sure. So, hot coffee for the win. Now I'm heading out. Had a 10-minute delay to drink some hot coffee. Very pleasant. So this is the North Access Trail. A little bit more difficult. This is where the caretaker lives. I had a great conversation with Fern last night. Super nice. Just a great vibe. If you're a through hiker, section hiker, gotta stop here. Super cool. And good morning, America. All right, back on the AT. This is the North Trail that I just came up. People were commenting that it's pretty tough. Certainly got my heart rate up to, but it took me 6 minutes from the center to the AT. But again, I guess I got my trail legs now, so even though I'm breathing heavy, didn't stop, just kept going. And it was a pretty well-maintained trail with decent steps. No little blocks to step on, but good trail. Again, if you're a hiker and you're in this area, drop down, say hi, cool vibe. So, another topic. Last June, I went out with an army buddy of mine to Mount Rainier, Jack, and hooked up with a couple other people in a group, and we climbed Mount Rainier. And then a week and a half later, my senior hiking advisor, H, and another guy, John, we did Mount Hood. Well, just the past few days, yesterday and the day before, three of the people I did Mount Hood with, Connor, Lewis, or forgive me, three of the people I did Mount Rainier with, Connor, Lewis, and Lisa, made it to the summit of Mount Hood. Connor and Lewis did it 2 days ago, summit in 3 hours. They might have got a speeding ticket for going so fast. They're like super fast. And Lisa summited yesterday with one of her girlfriends from Pennsylvania. So congrats on not only making it to the summit, but getting down safely, because that is a requirement. Mile 1015. Mile 1016. Mile 1017. That's the turnoff for David Lesser's shelter in spring. I went down there a year and a half ago to get water. Kind of a steep descent to get water, but a super nice shelter. Really between Ravens Rocks and Harpers Ferry, there's only two places for water: Blackburn Center and David Lesser Shelter. Mile 1018. Mile 1019. There's some tracks. I have to check out what they are. Mile 1020. And we've entered the no camping zone along the Appalachian Trail as we approach Harpers Ferry. Coming up on Keys Gap. Welcome to Virginia. Virginia is for lovers. All right, this guy, he's just slack packing. That's West Virginia Route 9. Okay. Hokie High. Man. All right, left is clear. Right is not. Left is clear. Left is clear. Right is clear. Look at that joint construction. West Virginia. Somebody doesn't like horses. I looked up the track that I took a picture of. It's a canine track. Mile 1021. Mile 1022. Some beautiful flowering trees. I smell the honeysuckle. More flowering trees. Power lines. Make sure you're not buying foam. To West Virginia, the Old Dominion. White Blaze. Coming up on mile 1022.5, and this is the extent of the Keys Gap no camping zone I mentioned earlier. It was for the Harpers Ferry, but there's a little gap between Keys Gap and Harpers Ferry where you can tent to camp. Oh, and I've tented here before. It's 9:30 in the morning, so it's well past morning. Mile 1023. Mile 1023.7. Leaving Virginia for the last time for the past few miles. Just been straddling the border. But this is it, Virginia. You rock. Most 18 miles of any state. Didn't get the Virginia blues. Did get a little wet, got a little hot, but Virginia has a lot to offer. We'll see you when I'm done. Mile 1024 and entering Harpers Ferry National Historic Park. No camping from here on in. 10 o'clock in the morning, 9.5 by 10. Mile 1025. My senior. I was here 18 months ago, and it does look like that cosmetic crack has gotten a little bigger, but it's cosmetic. Nothing to worry about, folks. All right, look who I got behind me. My senior hiking advisor. He's looking good.
Dave Coffer's yellow blazing into Harpers Ferry.
Looks like those folks are trying to aqua blaze. Mile 1026. Usually I don't have the camera on me. H told me not to do that a couple of years ago. So when H crossed the Potomac in 1986, this bridge wasn't here. Heading to the Conservancy. See what number I got. All right, turn off to the ATC Visitor Center. Got to hit the blue blaze. Lots of blue blazing. and steps. All right, I just ran into Do Good. He's a Nobo, and I'm digging his patch here. No pain, no pain, no rain,
No
no
pain,
main.
no pain, no rain, no main.
All right.
So we're
Pleasure
going to
meeting you,
Maine
sir. Yeah.
with all those things.
Okay.
Little
All right.
pain, little rain. We'll be in Maine.
Excellent. We'll see you at the summit.
Good to meet you.
Coming up on the ATC Conservancy Visitor Center. They got the flag up saying they're open. All right. So I signed in, and I'm the 353rd hiker to make it here. And here we got the historical folks, the Blues Brothers from Vienna, Virginia, 27 May, 86. Person on the left is H, his brother Dave, and Eric. Historical. So this is a map of the entire Appalachian Trail. Here we started at Amicalola, Neal's Gap, made it out of Georgia, the Smokies, Max Patch, that was cool. And then Sam's Gap, Irwin, got resupplied there. Damascus, made it to Virginia. This was White Top, Mount Rogers. This is where we did all the hostile blazing. Pretty cool area. Made it to McAfee Knob over the Cool Bridge. And then this was just brutal. This section here, the Priest, Three Ridges, but the Shanties, great. And then this is Cruzy. Now we're here at Harpers Ferry, the notional halfway point. Still got some area to go. There's the target, Mount K.
What do you think?
Almost halfway there. View from the AT, but we're slack packing. We're not even packing anything. I guess that's all I got. Another view of the rock, referred to as the Jefferson Rock. Almost halfway. There's the cool pedestrian bridge. Built by the Penn Coyd Bridge Construction Company, 1893. Way cool. Pretty cool tunnel. You can see where they chipped out on the sides to improve clearance. Ferry, this is the armory that John Brown captured, and then Robert E. Lee came in, took it over again. Big piece of history. Looking back on the town of Harpers Ferry. Very nice. Great view from the Hilltop Hotel site. It's not open, but they allow access. You got the Potomac River, and where two railroads converge into the Harpers Ferry Tunnel. And there looks like there used to be something written on the rock there. Hard to make out. Took a time to sit a spell. Got H here. He hiked the Appalachian Trail in '86. I've mentioned him more than a couple times. We've done 29 state high points together, 151 miles on the PCT, Kilimanjaro.
But his hike is much different than mine. I think he'd probably say I'm platinum blazing, but
Hostile hopping.
oh, hostile hopping. Okay, hostile marker. Okay, instead of mile marker.
If the marker fits.
Okay, so what do you think about hiking the AT and 86? What do you think is the biggest difference?
Just the lack of information back then. So there was a lot of unknowns. You had to basically roll with the punches. So now there's quite a bit through the internet and all trails and everything else. So that's the only difference I see. But again, it just gets down to, and the equipment was different, but it still gets down to putting one foot in front of the other.
So we went and to the ATC headquarters and pulled up his Polaroid from May 20.
I think May 30th.
May 30th?
86, yeah.
1986. Him and his brother Dave, the Blues Brothers. And why were you called the Blues Brothers?
Because our rain gear, all our rain gear was blue.
Okay.
So, plus the movie, The Blues Brothers, was out just a couple years before that. So.
All right.
And just for the record, I am not his senior hiking advisor.
Well, I guess because I don't listen to you. Is that why? All right. He did tell me to buy some new shoes, and I bought some new shoes, so I got some new shoes. So, all right.
All right. And for the record, I am enjoying watching his videos along the way. So.
Okay. All right. Thanks for meeting up with me, H. He came all the way from the beach. All right.
There's the ATC headquarters, West Virginia.
So a little PSA action going on here. H brought some posters about deadly and indigenous spiders and their kin, but this is North Carolina. In general, copperheads and rattlesnakes are what you got to watch out for. But also he brought poisonous plants of North Carolina. And interestingly enough, the rhododendron is listed as poisonous. Leaves, twigs, and nectar contain a resinoid that causes watering, mouth, nose, and paralysis. A lot of our water was redirected by rhododendron leaves. So H was able to find a couple things. Freeze-dried beans, 13 servings. And then beetroot powder, 58 servings for the win. Finishing up day 81, Friday, June 5th at the Quality Inn in Harpers Ferry. Only the second hotel I've stayed in, but I've been off trail many a night. Many thanks to H for driving up to recover me, meet me, and share some time together. Mile Marker signing out.